politicians have been bending our ear for years about creating a society in which working, middle and upper class labels no longer apply.
Well, the BBC's Great British Class Survey aims to find out if they've succeeded. Does the class structure still exist, or have we become something a bit more complicated?
The boffins who have put together the Great British Class Survey agree. It's no longer just your job or how much cash you've got that will determine your class status. You'll still score well if you have a broad range of hobbies and a wide circle of friends. Online, you can figure out where you fit in economically, culturally and socially. It's hoped that the information gathered will help figure out what the modern British class structure actually looks like.
So Mike Savage from the University of York is here. So, Mike, what class are you?
Well, I guess I would own up to being middle class in some ways, but I think I share this uncertainty as to where class operates these days. And that's the aim of this survey, is to really come up with the most comprehensive map of class in Britain.
Now, we did fill the survey in earlier on this afternoon, didn't we? And what you do at the end, you fill all these boxes and then you have 3 marks out of 100.
That's right.
So what will you do with the collated information from this survey?
Well, we're interested in whether people score similar marks across these 3 different headings: cultural capital, economic capital and social capital. If they do, it implies that there is a kind of class system at work, where if you score highly in one area, you score highly in other areas. But we're not sure that'll be the case. We expect to find quite a lot of disconnection between those things.
It's interesting because, I mean, classes have always been used as a stick to beat people with, and you know, they bring a lot of unhappiness, to be honest, in a lot of ways.
Yes.
Why do we need to have a new version of class?
I think policy is made on the basis of understanding the society in which we live. Unless we've got a very accurate assessment of the nature of our society, we can't devise the most effective policies. And this is really massively overdue, I think, overhauling the class structure, thinking seriously about the nature of social groups in Britain today.
Sorry, Matt, for viewers out there who will be filling in the survey, what kind of questions are you asking? What type of things do you want to find out?
It's a whole range of things, really. It covers your musical interests, the food you like eating, the friends you have, what you do in your spare time, your savings, the area in which you live. The idea is to give a much richer view of the class structure than we have up to date.
Isn't there a bit of a danger, though, that the class of people you'll get filling in is the people that, you know, are interested in the BBC and have computers? That by itself is...
And people who can write.
And people that
Absolutely. No, we'll certainly get a lot of BBC viewers, we hope, filling in this questionnaire, but we have...
Middle class.
Absolutely. But we do have means of trying to boost the responses from people who don't fill in the questionnaire immediately. And if we're hoping to get hundreds of thousands of responses. Yeah. And if we can do that, we can control for the skew of the sample and try and provide a map of the whole...
Is it just middle class and working class, upper class? Am I right in saying you have to have a title to be upper class? You have to be like a duke or an earl, is that right?
Yes, so that's one of the issues. Can we still talk about the upper class in that way, or how things become much more complex?
Yeah.
OK, I would go complex.
It's going to be absolutely fascinating. Thank you very much, Mike. You can take the survey and find out, you know, whether you're classy or not, if that even applies anymore, by logging on to bbc.co.uk/labuk.
Now, every year we spend a staggering £300 million on vitamin pills.